Welcome back to the Daily Baseball Report. This is Coach Matt coming at you with another video. We have a lot to go over, so we're not going to waste any time. Let's just get right into it. First things first, we have to talk about injuries. There were a few injuries yesterday. Cody Bellinger has a contusion in his calf. Chris Taylor has a contusion in his elbow. Kevin Kiermaier left a game, and it was his hamstring. And the main one, our face of baseball, Fernando Tatis Jr., has dislocated or subluxed his shoulder. My goodness, he might be out some extended period of time. I know he was just placed on the 10-day IL. That might actually be a pretty long stint. A subluxation is where some structure on the body goes outside of its intended purpose and then comes right back into its original location. So if you were to say like a bicep tendon comes up through here and through here, and sometimes where this bicep tendon might cross out and back in, and there might be a little snapping and popping sensation, that would be considered a subluxation. The one that most people know is the ankle. If you take your foot and go like this with your foot, make a circumduction is what it's called. You rotate your foot in a circle and your foot snaps at the ankle joint. That is a subluxation of the peroneal tendon over the lateral malleolus of the ankle. So hopefully this subluxation is just a term that they're using that is hopefully a non-invasive injury, because the Dodgers definitely do not want to play a San Diego Padres team that is hurt and having themselves licking their wounds. That being said, I think I called it in one of my discussions with one of my friends. After Tatis was put on the MLB The Show 21 and he signed the big deal and his major league time was less than a full season, I said, watch, very first month he's going to get hurt. And here it is. He's hurt. So I don't want to say I told you so to the San Diego Padre fan base or to the San Diego Padres, but it's kind of hard. This is a tough situation. We definitely want him there, but you set him up for failure. Like, remember the Madden curse? Like, I think, is that still a thing? I don't even know. I don't watch football that much. I don't particularly care for football. But if every person that gets put on a cover of a video game, they all of a sudden their career sucks. Like, look at Puig, Bellinger, now Tatis, all have had bad years. All of them. So I don't even know who's on the other ones. I don't really play video games, but I just know that those three guys have been on covers, and those three guys have all had injuries, and those three guys have all seen significant downgrade in their playing performance. Not saying Bellinger's all that bad, but Puig doesn't have a job right now, and Tatis is currently on the injured list. So it is what it is. Okay, so let's start getting into our actual coverage for Major League Baseball. And there was a lot of fun things that happened today. First things first, let's give a shout out to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who their fans trolled the Houston Astros and specifically Jose Altuve by throwing trash cans onto the field. Okay, I mean, that deserves a golf clap, 100%. Good job, Angel fans. You're awesome. I came across this really fun post, so you can take it for what it is. I love this. Anyways, first game of the day is the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. The Minnesota Twins won this game 15-6. The great fun part about this game was Nelson Cruz hit a grand slam foul, had an argument about it. They looked it over, they reviewed it, they called it foul again, and then still hit a grand slam. This guy did hit 2 home runs in this game, and then Akil Baddoo had a grand slam in this game. And remember, we talked about this guy in spring training. This guy's, first off, got a really cool name, and second off, he's legit. And he reminds me, with his home runs and the way he hits them, he swings and he throws his hands up. It reminds me of Juan Uribe. You all remember Juan Uribe, and you would throw his hands. I'll throw a video in here with Juan. This is what he reminds me of is Juan Uribe, 100%. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the pitchers. Matt Shoemaker pitched for the Minnesota Twins. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is at 1.5. And Dobnak pitched 3 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at 15. I don't know what's going on with Dobnak. He got the save, but at the cost of giving up 5 runs. For the Detroit Tigers, we had Jose Urena pitch, and he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 6 runs. 5 of them were earned. He had 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, and his ERA is at 15, and no one else really did it that much better except for Castro. Moving over to the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers, the Blue Jays won this game 6-2, and Steven Matz pitched for the Toronto Blue Jays. He pitched 6.1 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. His ERA is at 1.42. And Mike Foltynewicz pitched for the Texas Rangers. He pitched 4 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. His ERA is currently at 9. You know, I kind of feel bad for Foltynewicz. This guy used to be like a top 5 or top 10 pitcher in the minor leagues, and he was always being brought up, and big deal for him. But regardless, ever since his major injury, he's hadn't been the same. Kevin Biggio hit a big solo fly for the Toronto Blue Jays. And that, I just love seeing this guy just grow as a player. And it's just, man, one of those things that I can't wait to see this guy in action in real life. I'm definitely going to try and make a trip up to Toronto and see a game. Are they even playing in Toronto this year? Someone in the comment section below, I can't remember. Are they playing in Buffalo still, or are they playing in Toronto? Let me know. Vlad Guerrero Jr. had a big single, and that was pretty much it for Toronto. Not a lot going on, but they did win this game 6-2, and nothing really happened with the Texas Rangers. So Isaiah Kiner-Falefa had a single, but that was basically it that happened for the Rangers. Moving over to the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals won this game 3-0. On the pitching side, we had Logan Allen for the Cleveland Indians. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. His ERA is at 3.60. And Danny Duffy is on his upswing. Remember, he has an up and a down, and this was his up. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 hits. He had 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is 0. Whit Merrifield hit a home run for the Kansas City Royals. Again, he's one of those guys that's standing in the way for Bobby Witt, and you got to give it to them. Bobby Witt probably does deserve to be in AAA right now or AA, wherever he is, but Whit Merrifield is doing his job. There wasn't a lot of offense for the Indians, so Ahmed Rosario had a diving catch, and so I'm going to show that here. I like web gems. What can I say? Moving over to the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles, and the Orioles have come back to the ground, come back to earth. They did not score any runs. The Yankees scored 7. Aaron Judge hit his first home run of the year, and Giancarlo Stanton, my goodness, hit a big grand slam, which, as you can see here, was a absolute blast. So for the Baltimore Orioles, Jorge Lopez pitched. He pitched 4.2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is currently 7.7. For the Yankees, we had Jordan Montgomery pitching, and Montgomery 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, no runs, 7 strikeouts. His ERA is obviously 0. Moving over to the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. The Pirates lost this game 3-5 to the Reds. And wouldn't you know it, Nick Castellanos hit another home run, and he pimped it again. This guy is so electric. Baseball needs him to be in the lineup every day, and I hope he wins his appeal just for yelling at. This is a good explanation for how we feel, as all baseball fans, how we feel. That being said, Jose De Leon pitched for the Cincinnati Reds. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. His ERA is at 3.6. JT Brubaker pitched for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 6 strikeouts. He had 4 walks, and his ERA is at 2.25. Colin Moran hit a home run for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Obviously, Nick Castellanos and Mike Moustakas hit home runs for the Cincinnati Reds. Moving over to the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. The Cardinals won this game 4-1. Yadier Molina hit his 382nd double, which is just insane. This guy, I felt like in the playoffs in like 2007, 8, 9, 10, like he always was the guy coming up, hitting a home run or a double in the postseason, and always against my Dodgers, which was just sad. But regardless, 382 doubles, my goodness, that's pretty incredible. Tommy Edman had a big fly for the St. Louis Cardinals. Ponce de Leon made the start for the Cardinals, and he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 hits. He gave up 1 run. It was an earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and his ERA is at 1.8. Trevor Rogers pitched for the Miami Marlins, and he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. His ERA is currently at 4.5. We're moving on to the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. And the Phillies beat the Mets 5-3. This was the New York Mets debut, and Jacob deGrom pitched for the Mets, and he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and his ERA is obviously at 0. But the bullpen, Trevor May came in and gave up. He pitched 0.1 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is currently at 54. What is it with New York Mets and Jacob deGrom? I don't know what it is. He is the best pitcher in baseball. Without a doubt, he's the best pitcher in baseball. And he can't win any games. Like, what does this guy have to do to win any games? Mets fans, in the comment section below, let me know. What are you going to do with no back end to the bullpen? The Philadelphia Phillies, Matt Moore pitched 3.1 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. His ERA is at 5.4. Didi Gregorius had a sac fly. You know, I always feel like he's always underrated. I feel like Didi always comes through with some sort of sac fly or a move him over or a double or a home run whenever a team needs it. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that he stands and he swings. I just feel that this guy always comes through when it's absolutely necessary. But that's just me. Moving over to the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox won this game 11-2. The bats finally woke up. JD Martinez hit a 3-run bomb. There was a few other home runs. Kike Hernandez had a double. There was a couple other really great hits by the Boston Red Sox, and obviously it's great to see when the Red Sox are good, when the Yankees, Red Sox, Giants, Dodgers, Cardinals, Cubs are all good. That's when you know baseball is good. Nick Pivetta pitched for the Boston Red Sox. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. His ERA is at 0. Michael Wacha pitched for the Tampa Bay Rays. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them were earned. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, and his ERA is currently 7.20. Moving over to the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs won this game 5-3. The Brewers all of a sudden are now 1-3, which is a little bit surprising as I picked them to win the NL Central. So the Cubs are looking really good and the Brewers are looking really bad. Starting for the Chicago Cubs, we had Trevor Williams. He pitched 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. His ERA is currently at 3. Brett Anderson pitched for the Milwaukee Brewers. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs. They were earned. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and his ERA is at 7.2. Javi Baez hit an Oppo Taco for the Chicago Cubs. Rightfully so. When he gets going, the whole Cubs lineup just gets way better. Omar Narvaez hit a 3-run bomb for the Milwaukee Brewers. This guy's kind of an under-the-radar catcher. I really do think this guy's going to be pretty good. I don't know what his framing skills are. I need to go into Baseball Savant and figure out, what his frame rate is. But that being said, this guy is starting to bust out. He's hitting .455 through 4 games in the year. Moving over to the Houston Astros and the Anaheim Angels. And my goodness, I just right now I'm a huge fan of Angels fans. I hope this happens all year long at every stadium that the Astros go to, that there's trash cans being thrown, that the fans can finally give them the welcome that they deserve for cheating in the 2017 World Series. I 100% hope that this continues to go. Jose Quintana started this game for the LA Angels, and he pitched 3.1 innings, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is currently at 10.8. And on the Houston Astros side, we had Luis Garcia pitch. He pitched 3.1 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at 5.4. Mike Trout hit his first home run of the year, and it was a blast. Any fastball up that's in his zone, he hits this thing so far. Kyle Tucker hit a big fly for the Houston Astros, and at the end of the game, it looked like the Houston Astros were going to win this one, but the Angels actually inked out a win. It's going to be interesting to see how the Angels perform outside of Anaheim, as they've had a few wins here late in the game. So We'll see what happens. Moving over to my Los Angeles Dodgers and the Oakland Athletics, the Dodgers won this game 10-3, and the LA Dodgers number 5 starter Dustin May made the start, and may goodness, he was very good. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. His ERA is 0. David Price came in and sucked. He gave up a couple home runs, and Frankie Montas pitched for the Oakland Athletics. He pitched 2.2 innings, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs. They were all earned, 3 walks. He had 4 strikeouts, and his ERA is currently 22.63. Will Smith and Justin Turner both hit home runs for the LA Dodgers, and Mark Canha hit a home run for the Oakland Athletics. Moving over to the Giants and the Padres, and the Giants won this game 3-2. The pitcher for the Giants was Anthony DeSclafani, and he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. His ERA is 1.80. And for the Padres, there was Adrian Morjon, who pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. They were all earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. His ERA is at 4.5. And story is Fernando Tatis Jr., the face of baseball, has subluxed his shoulder, and on a gruesome play, if you watch, he has a big swing. He strikes out on this, and he is in writhing pain. And hopefully it's not serious. Let's just hope it just tweaked and kind of quote unquote popped out. If he has the surgery that Cody Bellinger had, he would be out for about 6 to 8 months. If he has to have the surgery, it's going to be some serious time. On the Giants side, Darren Ruff, Evan Longoria, and Mike Yastrzemski all had home runs, and I think Longoria is leading the league with 3 home runs. Moving over to the last game of the day, the Chicago White Sox blanked the Mariners 6-0. Yermin Mercedes had another 3-hit day, and Yasmani Grandal hit a home run. For the White Sox, we had Carlos Rodon pitched 5 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. His ERA is 0. And Michael Kopech pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is also 0. For the Seattle Mariners, they had Eustace Sheffield pitch for the Mariners. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 6 runs. 4 of them were earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is at 7.2, and there was very much nothing that happened in the offensive side for the Seattle Mariners. And the Atlanta Braves and Washington Nationals were postponed due to illness reasons. So if you have never been here before, this is the Daily Base Report, where I'm going to cover all of baseball that's happened all yesterday. And so if you like that content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I have a lot of really great things coming up. I think I'm going to do a live stream on Saturday. I want to recap the first week of baseball, talk about all the big stories, go over what I think, maybe a new power ranking. My own personal power ranking system will come out on Saturday. We have officially purchased our first 3 games for this upcoming this month. We're going to go see 3 new stadiums. I'm going to go hit Camden Yards, Baltimore Orioles. I'm going to go hit Citizens Bank Park for the Philadelphia Phillies, and I'm going to hit Yankee Stadium. So future vlogs coming soon at the end of this month. So stay tuned for all of that. And without further ado, we will see you all tomorrow.